Last Christmas, I gave you my heart. I instantly died. Time to round it up. Let me introduce you to some bouncing baby prints. Sharko, of course. We're making dragon hands over here. Got a couple of Gandy pipes doing their thing. Gandy pipe number 2. A perfectly respectable pair of moais. Another Sharky. Here's one you guys haven't seen before, and I used to sell a bunch of these. This is a World War II era fighter pilot. Over here, the big dolphin is very close to done. We have like another one of these to print and something else that sold. So we need to get the big printers doing their thing today. And just like that, it became coffee time.
Hey, is there anywhere you'd rather be?
Okay, I went to Klein's because they actually were still open and I did have a package or two. Somebody printed off a label that was the size of a sheet of paper on one of these packages, as in like, you know, that big. Like a full sheet of paper, and it was just a giant enlarged label. Like the barcode was as big as my hand. I wish I could have taken a picture of it, but, you know, it had their details and stuff on it. It's just hilarious. Just to give a couple of extraneous, wonky shipping details. There's no point really in dropping off packages at Klein's on Saturday because the FedEx truck doesn't come till Monday. Or even if the FedEx truck does come on Saturday, the things don't actually like ship until Monday. But sometimes I'll just drop some things off on Saturday to get them out of the shop. Let's get dunker. Getting coffee. Nature is healing. About to get into stuff. Just to do a little update. These things have been like the best thing I've ever bought. 50 bucks, kind of expensive, but it's a pretty good Christmas gift I got myself. These things last like all day, pretty much. As you guys might remember, this TV bit the dust, and it was part of my trading setup. Welp, we are so back. Time to kind of organize this area. It's gotten a little crazy. If there's one thing I learned from Jimmy John's, it's that Windex, or even better, Windish, can clean everything. Time to put on these little feetsies. Okay, that actually took forever. It was very, very, very hard to screw these things in. So, that sucked. We are so back, baby. Animal, hot diggity dog, it's animal. The real MVP right there. Feels good to have 2 monitors again. Getting everything set up. Also, I've had this cassette holder kicking around kind of this whole time. I think we'll finally mount it. There we go. It's a pretty good collection right there, baby. Yup. That's what that should look like. Look at these screens. That's joy right there. Okay, we are going to package the things. Man, maybe we even get some recycling done today. Orders are still coming in and a decent bit of stuff is selling, but everybody knows that it's not going to arrive by Christmas at this point, so you do see a gentle sort of roll down of orders after that point. All right, time to get into it. Black pug dish. A black D20 bank. Einstein. Yet another nice froggy dish. We're making filament again. I paused for a couple days to maximize the amount of packaging I could do, because this does take time to kind of make sure it's working and reset and all those things. But we don't want to dip into the reserves too much. I love having a reserve of filament, so we're gonna make some. Check this out, silver elephant dish. A nice order of purple drumstick thingies. Very unique. Another Moai. Blue D20 bank. White footstop. Alright, big alien eyes dried off. We're gonna do the taping, then we're gonna paint this bad boy. Couple of Sharkies. I think both of them are going blue. Couple of Davids. Gandhi pipe. This little guy going silver. This little piggy going to silver. We're getting over the hump. We've got a room full of things to paint, but it's starting to get a little more reasonable. Let's just put it that way. Gonna be doing alien, silver. All these guys are going blue. Black and white fade. Actually, that's black and white fade too. And this guy's going bronze, actually. Pro tip, if you ever have one that's sort of multicolored and one of the Davids or whatever it is needs to be metallic, metallic paint covers up these color differences a lot better. So I always choose the ones with color differences to be painted metallic. And after, very bronze boy, black and whites, Sharkies. Oh man, well, that is a day right there. Oh, big stretch. Oh man, I think I'm gonna watch a VHS tonight. Oh man, oh, I just cannot stop yawning. Ugh. This has been a very tiring Christmas season. I'm very grateful for the sales, but man, I seriously feel like I need to sleep for about 2 weeks. Oh, in addition to the sales, I am grateful for the new TV today. It's nice to get the work area kind of back to normal, feeling like I'm in the groove again. I gotta say, it's amazing that TVs are so cheap nowadays. That one that we set up today was like $130 or something like that, brand new. In the next few days, maybe in about a week, I'll get the trading charts put back up, and we'll start looking for trades again every day. And we're gonna be pretty much back into the normal routine in some kind of time frame like that. Let's respond to the comments. Mike on Discord, under the comments and questions thread, which is the exclusive place to get your comments and questions responded to first. Mike asks, what software do you use to edit? I use VMoon. Colorado Creative Customs, a big contributor on the Discord, asks, how long does it take you to make a big shark? And how do you know how much filament it uses? Usually takes a couple days to print sharks. Then of course you got to paint them and everything. And it tells you how many grams it uses when you slice it. I can't remember how many off the top of my head. We'll switch to YouTube comments. Message me on Facebook, which my Facebook link is on the main page of my YouTube page. You'll see it there. Many people have joined and join every day. You'll get priority, but let's go to YouTube questions. Whitey's Wicked Workshop says, I'm grateful that you keep making these videos. Yep, we've got, it's 140 some days in a row, whatever the number of this episode is. 140 some days in a row without missing even once. East4264 says, my cutoff date was December 16th. I assume this means the cutoff date that people have to order before in order for it to arrive by Christmas. Typically for me, it's actually December 13th. But I actually didn't even post one this year, simply because people are being pretty cool about it. I just feel like I don't even need to say that. Also, an irate customer that's upset that like ordered last minute doesn't care that you posted the cutoff date. Like, the rules don't apply to them in their own little mind. You'll find that referring to the rules, even if they're plainly stated rules, even if it was the most undeniable thing in the world, problem customers don't care. There's no rules you can appeal to, there's no reasoning. They just have it in their head that they are angry and it's your fault, and everything else is just colored bubbles. Like I've said before, that is not most customers, but they're out there and you will find them eventually. Or rather, they will find you. Malkinator says, grateful it's the weekend. Have a top weekend, everybody. I agree. I mean, you only got one more day of it, but enjoy that. For many of you, this is your last weekend of freedom before you have to travel for the holidays to meet your family, which is hopefully a pleasant experience. Not universally, but hopefully for you it is. Art Fedderson writes, grateful I get the next 9 days off to get my 3D printing room organized, I think he said. That should look pretty good if you got 9 days to do it. That's quite a bit of time. I can't wait to get my 3D print room organized. Well, it's been very fun having you all, not just on the journey overall, but this specific day of the journey, this specific episode of the journey. It means a lot that you guys watch, and that is not lost on me at all. So you know what? It is grateful for time to be. It is time to be grateful for things. Tell me in the comments what you're grateful for. Tell me what you're drinking. It doesn't even have to be coffee. You could be drinking vodka out of the bottle. I still want to hear about it. True story, when I was living on the street, there was when it would be really, really hot, I've never been an alcoholic, I've never had a drinking problem, but I would buy these big things of Burnett's vodka. In fact, I would get Burnett's 100, which is 50% pure alcohol. And I would drink a decent bit of that to try to get to sleep, because it would make me so, it would take me out of the fact that it was incredibly uncomfortable. So I probably looked really horrible. It's good to think about stuff like that, because those were some miserable times. Most people kind of gloss over the fact that alcohol is a depressant. So like, it does kind of make you sadder in general, in addition to whatever hangover or whatever kind of normal effects that we recognize. It actually makes you like really sad. So I am grateful that I will probably never drink Burnett's vodka ever again. Tell me what you're grateful for. Tell me what's bringing joy to your life. What brought you joy today? What bright little pinpricks of light do you see through the curtain of stars? I love reading your comments. I give you upvotes. I give you hearts. I give you everything. I give all a boy can give ya. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time. Peace the F out.